afternoon. It's Thursday the 20th of June. It's just, well, it's just coming up to midday. And things have perked up. Temperature's about 16, 17. And perked up as regards the butterflies up here. This is just amazing. I mean, I can see 3. But anyway, this is another garden walk round, and these lilies are past it, a bit like me. There's another wee tortoiseshell there. Carnations, wee bee, he was away. And the moth that I put out earlier is away. I have a notion that we really got our summer about in May and June. We had a really hot spell lasting for about a month, and I reckon we got our summer then, and we are almost heading into the autumn. There's a red admiral up at the top. I can't not video those. So a lot of the flowers have died off. Hanging baskets did alright. Well enough pleased with them. And the display earlier on was good, but this last month we had a power of rain, deluge, and high winds, and it blew everything to bits. That's my hollyhock down off there. That was a great success. I didn't even know it was there until it sort of shot up. Cornflower still blooming away there, and boars, cosmos, and a few poppies, and of course my my Californian poppies. Most of our days now are sort of overcast. And this is the spuds, they're blown to bits and falling over, and I suppose they're ready to harvest. I've been putting off the harvest for as long as possible because I want them still to remain in the ground until we're ready for them. Just harvest one tub at a time. Hopefully I've got something there. Haven't checked yet really, And this is another big hedge up, here, and I've allowed it to flower. I haven't cut this back, and the bees and the butterflies just love it. They're all over it. Well, whenever the sun comes out, whenever the sun hits it, it must bring out some sort of sweetness in it. I don't know. Sweet pea, pretty dismal, but not too bad. Sunflowers, they're gonna flower here. I should have taken more care of them. That's my new water feeder or drinking tap for the birds that I did a video on there a while ago, a few days ago. Virginia creeper, and it crept away on over here until the wind took the bit that was growing out the end here and whipped it and broke it, so I had to break it off. So Virginia creeper, you can see it's colouring up there. It points to autumn, and Once this colours up to sort of a redness, then the leaves will go down. There's a butterfly sitting there. There's two, or one coming in as well. And bees, I see bees on it as well. Great stuff. Very few bumblebees this year. Smaller bees, but very few bumbles. Now I have noticed a few bumbles on this these flowers. So if you want bumblebees and butterflies, grow some of this in your garden and let it flower. Let it flower. They love the flowers. So there's where the Virginia creeper has crept away over to, right over to my honeysuckle, which didn't do badly this year. Wasn't too bad. Wasn't as bad as last year. So I'm cleaning out my bin, and Buddleia is blooming. I've seen one butterfly on it, and they do go for the American poppies as well, so it's nice to see these. Anthuriums, poppies, pansies, stock. The stock is doing well, you know, but they're cheap. Marigolds, they're cheap, but and they're looking good. Can't remember what this is here. And there's the stock up this far end. It's great. The daisies are mostly all away. There are a few stragglers and bringing a wee bit of brightness. And this is our window display. So not too bad. So I'll show you around the front. This is, but it has a nice wee yellow flower on it and nice leaves, so I let it stay. But Tanya wants these red out. She likes clean, neat and tidy. And these are all weeds. But, you know, provide something for the insects. There's a, I think it's an anthurium growing in out of the wall. Don't know how it got there. And I see snail tracks there, which is good to see. And the lupins are busted, you know. There's one trying to come. Gladioli set to come. One of them's nice, just out. Looking good. Love that. Love the colours. There's another one coming. And orange lily has been sitting like this for the last month and hasn't bloomed. Oxalis in behind. And there's weeds. I don't know what this is. Haven't seen this before. Oh, it's starting to bloom in here. And for Bullum or whatever it is, blooming there. These did alright, these did good. So they're past it as well. You can see the wee purple flower just through them, you know. And the bees love the clover. They really do, so you have to watch where you're walking on the lawn here. Californian poppies. Petunias, anthuriums, Californian poppies, azalea gone, but did all right. Yeah, There's quite a bit of insect life about. There's the clematis, doing okay. Trying to wind its way around. And you have to help these on. So stock there. Marigold type thing, I think it is. I'm not too sure. Is that marigold? Don't know. Oh, I forgot to mention my apple tree. I forgot to mention it. One apple has survived the wind. One apple. And look at the size of it, and it's reddened up. Oh dear. It took an awful blasting. We had about 8 or 9 apples and they all fell. And I opened up this. I must fill this in with more soil. Opened up this, took the grass away from the base here because Flower Fairy said it would help the tree get more water. And I think she's right. Silly me, hadn't got that done. Yes, I like these. Can't remember what they are. That's my wildflower. The rabbits dug all the wildflowers out, so I planted some more, and don't know what these two things are here. Maybe come next year, hopefully. And wee daisies and stuff. Bit of a waste of time. So, and the grass, look at the way the grass has totally overgrown it. This is good for the bees and wasps, they love it. There's Mr. Wasp. Haven't seen so many wasps about. Very few. Yellow daisies did well, as usual. Stickly Bickley coming in, being a nuisance. So you needn't think you're going to do that, Mr. Stickly Bickley. And this is the mountain ash. And I think the birds are eating the berries. Because I see quite a number of them drop down there. I'll let the odd weed grow up too. Right, let's look at the clematis round the corner. It's still flowering. Remarkable. Lovely flowers. So that's must cut those brambles back and this hedge back, and I might even go way up in here. I did cut in, and I must tie back this clematis that's fallen all over the place. There's so many wee jobs to do. And there's all the cows. Our grandson loves the cows. Has to get out to see the cows. Moo. So there you have it. Another garden walk round. Thursday the 20th of July, 12:10. Hope you're good where you are. It's a pleasant sunny morning and beginning of the afternoon, but the weather has been so changeable. We could have a downpour this afternoon, who knows? But at the minute it's warm, and I'm in the shorts and t-shirt, so that shows you how warm it is. Okie dokie, all good here. So pleased to see the butterflies finally turning up. No peacocks, mind you. No painted ladies, just tortoise shells and red admirals. But I know that some people aren't even seeing those. So if you want butterflies and bees to come in major numbers, plant that kind of hedge there that we have at the bottom and let it grow rampant and let it flower, and they will come. I'm just shocked and amazed to see the numbers. Okie dokie, all the best.